Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this episode we're gonna talk about BG Knockout. I seen this, I don't know how long ago this was posted, but somebody posted up a couple days ago. They trying to call my man a snitch. Now, while he did make a statement against somebody while he was locked up in 92, and this is crazy, we talking about shit that happened 34 years ago. It's fucking ridiculous. But let me just put this out here for the people that want to be on some he a snitch type shit and they never been to jail, they never been in the streets, they never did shit, they straight ass cheek meat, right? Mexicans in the Aryan Brotherhood snitch on brothers in the penitentiary all the time. So y'all mad because he did the same shit? Call it snitching, call it what you want. If Mexicans is doing it and white boys is doing it, ain't nobody calling that shit out. We not about to flag this. And what we not gonna do is try to make BG Knockout to be some type of sucker, right? Just because he black, he ain't supposed to tell. Fuck that shit Boosie talking about. Boosie talking about I wouldn't snitch on my enemy. That nigga doesn't strike me as being the smartest nigga in the world. And I like Boosie, but let's just say he a ignorant ass nigga sometimes, right? But this right here, it says, and I got somebody pulled the statement up. It says, after the shooting, Kirkwood and Hinton is BG Knockout, identified Pena as the shooter and Herrera as his companion. That the perpetrators were members of the Colonel Watts gang, and that Hinton heard Joker was the shooter. Joker being the dude that shot. Joker was indeed a Hispanic gang member, right? And in Cali, I guess Mexicans can be gang members like Crips and Bloods. Cholos is a good example. Cholos are actually Mexican Crips. It says on July 8th, 1992, David Kirkwood and Arlandis Hinton were standing in front of Kirkwood's girlfriend's apartment on 109th Street near the corner of Mona Boulevard. Kirkwood and Hinton saw Herrera and Alvaro Cruz Pena at the corner. Pena was wearing a black trench coat and a beanie. Herrera and Pena walked toward Kirkwood and Hinton, and as Herrera stood by Pena's side, Pena shot Kirkwood in the arm and Hinton in the back. So yeah, what the fuck we talking about? It says also, and I think I read this, but I read it out of context. Let me put it back into context. After the shooting, Kirkwood and Hinton identified Pena as the shooter and Herrera as his companion. Hinton said that he had seen Herrera before and that the perpetrators were members of the Colonial Watts gang, and that Hinton heard Joker was the shooter. I'm assuming that Pena was Joker, right? So yeah, that's a short one. They try to make my man seem like a snitch because he snitched on Mexican gang members, but they do it to us. So for all the people, the green ass people out there that want to make a 1-to-2 comparison, fuck that nigga. He told on him he not other culture, he ain't black, and they would have did the same thing to his black ass. So y'all mad because he got the drop. And in other news, I did a bunch of stories on this nigga last year, General Lee, or Gen Lee as he's called. He was handcuffed and about to go back to prison or jail for 1 year probation violation. Here's the video of his goofy ass. Now I hope he get packed out while he up in there by the brothers, since he's so liberally like to use the N-word and he's of the Caucasian persuasion. Here's the video, and after that we gonna roll out.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. It was all a dream.